a tad different than normal. Also, I'm a little burnt because I went outside and tanned on Tuesday, so like, pardon the face. But today's vlog's gonna be a little different. I am so bored of having you guys follow me around all day. Like, no one cares. So instead, I'm gonna do a little how-to video kind of vlog. I never really do like sit-down videos, but I guess that's what this would be. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna basically be teaching you how to make cute Instagram stories today. I run the sorority Instagram. I do my own Instagram. I always make stories for my friends. Like, that's kind of my thing, is Instagram and social media and technology type of stuff. If people need to edit photos, they ask me. This is gonna be a mix of how to make Instagram stories and how to edit photos. I'm gonna try not to drag this video out for eternity because I know I could talk about this forever. But I use my iPad Pro, but you can do all these on your phone. There's no reason to like go out and buy an iPad unless you're doing like a lot of drawing. I use it for a lot of art. But most of the apps are on here, and then I'm gonna have like a few apps on my phone, so I'm just gonna record both and like talk about them separately and then just put the clips in. So it might be like one big clip and one little clip, but just know that that's the difference between my iPad and my phone. So yeah, I don't really use my computer for any of the stories unless I'm using Canva. Then sometimes I'll make those on my computer. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get into this whole jazz and eat my breakfast, and then I'll be back to teach you guys how to do cute Instagram stories. Okay guys, I'm officially getting into this. I literally am a mess. I've already tried to record this one time and it went bad, so we're gonna try again. I'm gonna start on my iPad, even though I am gonna switch back and forth. The important thing about my iPad is that it's set up so that all my editing apps are on the third page, and this is basically just so that I can hop from app to app and get things done. But I'm gonna list off all the apps that I use to edit my photos. I'm also gonna show you how to do stories and make them look good without having to download apps, because I know people don't have storage. But these are the apps I use. I have like 1,000 because I literally make stories every day of my life for the sorority Instagram for my friends. So the collage apps, like apps you want to put pictures together and make a nice little birthday post or something like that. I use Unfold, Story Art, Story Chic, Nichi, I'm so pronouncing these all wrong, Ash, Mojo, PicsArt, Canva, and Story Luxe. Now, I put stars next to the ones I always use, so Unfold, Nichi, Ash, and Canva are like the top four for sure. I actually don't really use Canva for collages. I more use that for like the tag a sister like posts where you can kind of make it a repostable post because it's very easy to like format. But for collages, I 100% recommend Unfold. That's like the best one. That's what everybody I know uses. And then if you want like moving photos, Story Art is really good. Story Chic is pretty good. So yeah, there's all different types. There's animated where it like comes in and stuff. But I stick to the basic normally, and then like I'll do animated for like a birthday, but I actually like the plain ones better because then when you add like GIFs and text on Instagram, they don't have to like move around, they don't move around with the image because the image is like sliding in, you know? So that's just something to think about. The next set of apps I'm gonna tell you about are text apps. These apps would be like fonto, fontasy, and wordswag. I'm pretty sure I had another, oh, hype type is another one. Fonto is definitely my favorite for text. You can take any photo, any collage, and if you're not liking the text that's in the app already, you put it into Fonto and you literally have access to like thousands of fonts. You can download your own fonts. I have my like in my classic trash hand font, I have that on Fonto, so I can use it for thumbnails. Literally, you can use it for anything. All these apps basically have like paid things you can add to them, and I have some paid things for some of them. The other apps that you might need are editing. I like to basically take the photo and bring the colors more in depth, make myself look tanner, make my teeth look whiter, stuff like that, you know? Like, I want the colors to really like pop. So there's so many editing apps, so many, but I know, like, I've been through them all. I'm gonna tell you the ones I like. VSco, most popular, easiest, for sure the easiest. Also with VSco is you can post them if you're not gonna post them to your Instagram, and you can see like how it looks with your other photos if you're like trying to keep a theme. Also, VSco is just like the most common, I would say, besides Lightroom, which is what I now use. I used to use VSco like religiously, and then I switched to Lightroom because you can pay for presets and they're easier for keeping a consistent theme without having consistent photos. So I will use photos that people send me from the sorority and put the same preset on all of them, and they kind of like match, but I'm not really doing anything, which is great. So Lightroom is great. I love Lightroom. It's a little complicated though. So that's like a advanced version of VSco, I would say. Next, PicsArt. PicsArt is literally my life and soul. I love PicsArt with all my heart. It is basically easy Photoshop. If you want to do something on Photoshop but you don't want to pay for Photoshop or go through all the like crazy tools and you just want to simply like erase, PicsArt's got your back. I make stickers on PicsArt. You can follow me on PicsArt. I'm pretty sure it's like PookieBug210 or something. Then we have Procreate. Procreate is $10. It is a drawing app. It has nothing to do with photos, but I will import photos into Procreate and sketch around them. You know those sketches where it's like you, but like not you? I'll just import what I'm talking about right here. But I do those on Procreate. You can also doodle around photos. I'll put up a few examples of things I've made on Procreate. Now that I have Procreate, it's like the best thing I've ever purchased. You have Facetune, and this is where things get sus. People like will like make themselves look skinny. I like don't like that, but I use Facetune to whiten my teeth because it's easy. It's quicker than Photoshop. Takes like 2 seconds. I also vibrant the photo. I just whiten my teeth a little bit. My teeth are actually pretty white. Like, obviously no filters on these videos, so the way you see me is how you see me because I haven't figured out how to put a Lightroom preset on my on my Adobe Premiere yet because I'm not as advanced at video editing on Adobe software, but regardless, this is just how I look. So I don't really go crazy on Facetune, but I like it to like, if I edit the photo and then we kind of get washed out in the edit, I'll like vibrant just the part of me or whatever. Boring stuff. Retouch is on my phone, so it's not on my iPad, and Retouch is like the best. It's how you get stuff out of your photos. You can get people out of the background. You can get like, it's like Photoshop, but quick. So sometimes it looks like really bad. If you're trying to get something big out and it's connected to something, it's probably gonna like drag you with it, which is like, you can avoid that on Photoshop. But on Retouch, it's like quick things. So like my friends will take a picture at the beach and there'll be people in the background and I can just like get rid of them for them. I paid for Retouch, so people send me their photos to do it. If you and your friends want to like have one person who edits all the pictures and you all chip in to get it, I'm pretty sure it's like not that much money though. I'll have to look it up so that I can tell you the prices, but I think Retouch is worth it, especially if you have pictures with like stuff in the background you need out, or like you just like can't post that because it's like, oh, that person is like right there, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I like it. It's worth it. Snapseed is another editing app that people always recommended to me on YouTube videos, and I downloaded it and I've literally never used it. I think I used it one time, but it's just the same as everything else, you know? Okay, so starting with my iPad, obviously I have the screen of all the editing apps, and I'm just gonna send myself really quickly a photo that I want to edit. Once I have the photo I want to edit, first things first, I'll probably put it into Lightroom. So let's do that right now. So Lightroom, I have, I was making channel, it was a nightmare yesterday. I'm not even gonna talk about it because I can go on forever about how much of a nightmare I spent trying to make my channel banner, and it looks the same. So just so you know. Okay, anyway, you press add photo at the bottom and you go to camera roll, click the one you want to use. Now on Lightroom, I use presets. I've also found presets on Pinterest for free that I've just gone through and done all the settings and then saved them. But I like the TikTok one the best, so we're just gonna go with that. I feel like it looks good. I don't like to go crazy. Done. Now we go up to it, wherever it might be. Where is it? Then we're gonna export to camera roll, saving photo. Simple. So you once you edit the photo, you want to find out what kind of like vibe you're looking for. And so if you want a collage, I would instantly open up Unfold and see what you got in there. These are the types of stories you can use. These are kind of plain ones. These come with it. I'm pretty sure these are all free. That you have like, this was a stay-at-home thing and it was like free if you got it within a certain time frame. So I have this one for free. I have been on this app for forever. This I just recently paid for. It's like film. And then I have this one on my phone, the Valentine's one. And then the art one, this is what I use for the 85 birthdays. So basically you can use, it can be one photo or it could be many photos. I know there's one that's like called 9, I think. This I also have on my phone and it's like a set of 9 photos. Just like collage kind of style. Love Unfold. It's just kind of the best. Like, it's just the best. Because you can do Unfold and then put it into PicsArt and like go crazy with it. Or you can go into PicsArt and like try and make a collage, but Unfold like sets it up for you. So that's why I like that the best. But today I feel like this photo of me and Brayden is kind of playful and fun, so I'm thinking either Ash or Nichi. Let me go into Nichi and show you what it's like. These are kind of like, they set up presets for you and some are locked. But you can also just create your own and select as many photos as you want. So you just have to get creative with adding the accessory type stickers. So say I want to do something like super fun. I'm like, oh, this one looks fun, but it's locked. I can always just do the one next to it and like change all the settings, which I'll show you how I do it in a second. Let me just find one that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Oh look, this one looks cute. This one is super playful and fun. A little Polaroid, you've got gummy bears. I feel like that's cute. So we can click it and add this photo. Actually, this is literally perfect because Brayden's 3rd birthday is coming up. But with Nichi, it edits your photo in the Polaroid for you. And you can like turn it down so it's back to where you want it or up. So I like to turn it all the way down because I feel like it looks a little strange when it's like edited. I also don't really like this yellow background. So we can go to this button, in the second button in, and change the background, change the texture. It could be like crumpled paper. You can do like a leathery kind of paper, all these colors. Like they give you a lot of options and I'm a big fan. This is probably one of my favorite ones just because it's like easy, fun, playful, whatever, you know? Okay, I'm liking this blue, so let's get rid of that. And I really like this, but I don't like how it says dear, my dear one. I'm just gonna change this to Brayden because his 3rd birthday is coming up and now I have a birthday post for him. So this is kind of how this works. These are add-on stickers. So you can like go here and add anything you want, layer them by, so say I can go to bottom and then it goes under everything. So, and then to get rid of it, you just drag it to the bottom. Really cute. I really love this. I think that it's one of the best things ever. Also, a hack that I learned. I'm literally gonna save this photo and use this. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might see this. Because that was actually really cute that it said my 3rd birthday or whatever. So if you go to templates, say you want to post music on your story. This is now I don't know how no one has told me about this ever before. This is genius. Genius. So I saw this on TikTok. You go to, say you want to post like music on your story, but you want it to like play in Instagram, you know? Not where you share it from Spotify, but where you like add it from Instagram. If you want to do that, you can go and find one that has one photo. So say I like this one. This is cute. whatever. You're gonna click on the frame and you're gonna add like a plain image. So let's just add pink. Sure. Perfect. Now, I don't like the way that that frame looks, so we're gonna click here and change the frame to be a more of a square. Maybe a square Polaroid and just make it bigger. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is change this text because it's so suspicious. Something I could never tell you. Just be like, let's just write some good tunes and leave it there. And then I think I like almost all these stickers. I mean, let's get rid of, let's see. The stamps are kind of cute. I feel like the top is missing something, so maybe we can find like something to add in there. Splatters maybe would be cute. And just like put them here, send them to the back. It's all in layering. Like you gotta be like, oh, does this look good? You basically just like play around. You're like, does this background look good? Not really. Let's go for something more green. That's too green. Let's do darker. No, I don't like that. Oh, this one looks good. So then now we have a kind of a vibe. I'm vibing with this. I like it. So we're gonna save it and we're gonna share to Instagram on the story. Okay, we're gonna do this classic Make You Mine by Public. Okay. And you want to choose this option, okay? You want it to be square. And then you're just gonna place it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Genius. And now, you just post it, and bam. People can check it out. They can see, they can be like, oh, this is dope. This looks dope. And then little do they know, there's music attached. Just saying. Anyway, that's one way. But I showed you some other ways. So Niche is really good for all that. And then Ash is also kind of good for like collages. They have all these apps here. I used these two for the senior spotlights. A lot are locked, but there are some really cool ones. And you can kind of play around, change the colors of things, make it fit what you want. Don't be afraid to like change the layout, move things around. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's bad. You just need to like rearrange it and make it cool. So yeah, I think that that's plenty for today with apps. If we want to get into other things, you can go on Instagram, go to your story, take a picture of nothing. These are little hacks. I feel like no one knows about them. They're literally so easy. So you go to the coloring tools and you can click any color. You can also hold down and like slide up and change the color to anything on this gradient here. So let's say we want like a blue. Then you hold down and the background is now blue. So that is something not a lot of people know about, and I think it's like the easiest thing ever. Also a cool thing to do is stay in the colors, make it as thick as you can, and make like a bubble or something and like just fill it in. Just like literally go wild here. Then go to your photos, select a picture you want to use, go to share, copy photo, back onto Instagram, and then it should pop up in the corner, or you can hold down and press paste. And there's your photo, make it bigger. And now you have like a cool, crazy background. And you can also go in and like layer over it, like maybe not white because the background has white in it, but maybe do like some lines here. Then you can like add some text and be like something cute. Do some I love the typewriter text. Put it there. Voila. Like go crazy. Do the fonts all crazy. When you add text, especially, like don't be afraid to layer text. Use Instagram to your advantage. Like say you wanna, and then you wanna color this like brown like coffee. I know people do this all the time. You can hold down here and just like, hello? Why is this not moving? Okay, for some reason that didn't work, but when you select this, you can like click a color and then make it slightly lighter, then go down, make it slightly lighter, then go down and make it slightly lighter. and like so on and so on. And now you have this like ombre coffee effect. And that's really cute if you're doing like a coffee post. Basically, play around. Those are all the Instagram hacks I know with copying, pasting, and I don't know, you can copy and paste as many photos as you want. Like say I want to add this photo of me and Brody. Share, copy photo. Go here, add sticker, bam. Comment below if you want to see a PicsArt tutorial video. I can show you how I edit like literally everything. And yeah, peace out.
I'm good, she good, we good, it's all good, and that's good, that's good, that's good, 'cause I'm good.
Then I woke myself up, painted a scene they got my queen bee swinging to my sonnet as I lay by. It's how I want it.